you have some stuff you need to work out up here, okay? And I don't know if I'm invested enough to start couples counseling.
I think it's just as well, Jack.
McDreamy, is that you? Now that's more like it. With 18 seasons of Grey's Anatomy so far, and 11 seasons of Will and Grace, more than 100 performers have appeared on both shows.
Oh, you found out about that?
Here is part 1 of the actors that have checked into Seattle and New York City. And the spoiler alert has been activated.
I just ignored all the spoiler alerts.
That's one way to do it. Are you ready to dive in?
Grace! I'm ready.
I think there's peanut butter in the bottom of this glass.
Let's just get started. I remember loving Debra Mooney on the WB's Everwood.
Oh, it seems to be the way things always go in this community. Men make the mess, women clean it up.
She has a similar role as a veteran, former scrub nurse, and Owen's kick-ass mom for 13 seasons and counting of Grey's Anatomy.
I know what people must think of us. He's conning her. She's buying him. But then he kissed me. And when he kissed me, we were exactly the same age.
And she never tolerates nonsense.
Because I believe, as I'm sure you do, that helping people is
Oh, yes, I remember. You had me on the phone for 45 minutes. I get it. You care, you care.
Back to WB shows. Do you know the 2 performers that have appeared on Grey's Anatomy, Will and Grace, and Gilmore Girls? Here's a hint. Both of them attended Rory's Bon Voyage party in the original series finale. Can you spot them? Kathleen Wilhoite was Liz Danes, Luke's younger sister in Gilmore Girls.
You're always my hero, my big brother.
Congratulations, sis.
On Grey's Anatomy, she was a protective daughter.
Oh, right, because you diagnosed a tumor, now it's a met.
I've seen this before. Have you?
Enough! Your behavior has been disgusting. I mean, all you've done all day is take pleasure in how the other one got it wrong.
And on Will and Grace,
When Leo got the call from Doctors Without Borders, he didn't want to go, but I insisted, and if that makes me a hero, so be it.
You're the hero in a lot of your stories.
Thank you.
also visiting from Stars Hollow, Rose Abdoo was Gypsy, the snarky mechanic.
I can't look at this car anymore.
Gypsy.
I miss my home.
And she was Berta in the Gilmore Girls revival.
It may be time to hit the reset button.
However, in Seattle,
you two have gone through so much. You're completely different people than when you first got together. It can be helpful to rediscover who you are. Take a break from one another.
And she was Aunt Rita on Will and Grace. Any American Crime Story fans? Our next duo shared a scene in Impeachment. Beanie Feldstein portrayed Monica Lewinsky, and Rebecca Lowman was White House Chief of Staff Marcia Scott.
Because it's been almost a year since I was told I'd be back here.
And who told you that?
He did.
On Grey's, Beanie was a patient masquerading as a resident.
Kids at school who hated me came to the hospital and apologized and cried. Not so much the second time or the third. This is my 4th type of cancer in 8 years.
I hope she got to wear PJs to record this cameo.
Glad I flossed.
I told you that was the move.
Speaking of moves,
Gourmet chef comes to your house and prepares a romantic dinner for 2.
Yeah, I hear you loud and clear, Coach.
In Rebecca's other role, she got some valuable advice from Callie.
Maybe you could keep her here. Say that she has to stay here while she recuperates. If we stop her from sailing, she will hate us. So let her. Stop being scared of your own daughter. She's 16. She named a boat Pickle.
As for some other TV moms, Will and Grace tied in Judith Ivey's Broadway background while she played Leo's mom.
I prefer the theater.
No one likes the theater. It's just an expensive nap.
You hear that, honey? Those 5 books I wrote were about a nap.
And she was Arizona's mom.
And I picked up a little something for Sophia. Look at the little rosebuds.
Okay, Mom. Baby clothes later.
Mackenzie Marsh portrayed a mom with a lasting impact.
Every time IVF didn't work, he would look at the doctor and say, well, what can she do differently next time? When clearly it was his fault. It's a girl? Yes, it is. Luna. That's her name.
Joe later adopted Luna.
Look, Luna, look at this. This is a program.
Mackenzie had a very different role on Will and Grace.
I have been begging him to make more male friends. Here's a crazy idea. We reserved a cabin at the Poconos. I can't go because I still have the inner ear thing. Why don't you guys go and make a boys' weekend out of it?
Oh! I screwed up again.
Meredith Salinger was a mom looking for a way back.
David is my son. He's 20 now. He's in college. He has another mother now. And I'm just a mess.
And she was a reporter looking for a story.
Ms. Walker, is there anything to keep me from writing that you're just another rich owner who's going to run this team into the ground?
Do you know what connects Christopher Thornton to a real-life pop star? Though they didn't share a scene, he played Demi Lovato's brother on Will and Grace.
Go for it. I know you want to call me a brave hero with tears in your eyes.
Honey, I'm the brave one. I just flushed a toilet myself for the first time in 20 years. Do a lot of people do that?
Now, I'm inspiration porn.
And on Grey's Anatomy.
I feel my legs.
Okay, I don't want you to be alarmed.
No, I mean, I haven't felt them for 3 years. I'm paraplegic.
Oh, well, okay.
As for Demi,
we're gonna need to use our indoor voice. I just put Jack down for his nap.
Oops, Demi, not Demi. In The Big Apple, Demi played a surrogate for Will.
What does this make us? Friends? Family?
It makes us two people about to do something really incredible together.
And years ago in the Emerald City,
I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy.
Amy Farrington was Demi's mom in this episode, but she really wanted to become Jack's new Karen.
Oh my. Very good. You made us your own. That's what we were looking for.
Do you mean I get the job?
Exactly. You start immediately.
Wait a second. Don't you need to take a shower together to find out if you're compatible?
No, that was the first audition. This is the callback.
The surgery before was supposed to help, but it never felt right.
Probably would have been a good idea to quit smoking.
I did. 4-pack-a-day habit. Oh, it was hell.
The late Kathryn Joosten played a character that hit close to home as she was also a longtime smoker.
We all thought you probably were still smoking.
Cold turkey. 5 years ago, what'd I get for my trouble? I still had to quit my job at the restaurant, but even sitting, it hurt. Here you go. Nobody believed me. They all said it was in my head.
I've seen the films. It's not all in your head.
You're right about that.
How long has your back been hurting you? It's chronic. Means I have it all the time.
I know what chronic means. What kind of pain are you having?
In a juxtaposed storyline, Brent Sexton's character couldn't quit.
Yeah, the only things that'll work are Demerol or Dilaudid, the Dilaudid. That'll set me straight.
And on Will and Grace, Grace and Karen made a big mistake.
So that was your money under the mattress.
How do you know about that? That's our life savings.
Yes, I broke into your cabinet and spent all your money. But the good news is my husband isn't keeping secrets from me.
John, get the gun.
As for Brent's other role,
what I'm wearing isn't too revealing, is it? The men are locked up. I don't want to drive them into a state of sexual frenzy.
I wouldn't worry about it.
Oh, look, you're so hot.
Speaking of jail, earlier in the series,
how's everybody doing this morning?
We had two different prisoners desperate for human interaction.
Yeah, baby, that's what I'm talking about.
Come on, Sugar Plum, I thought we were having fun. Don't leave.
What?
Just maybe a little conversation. I mean, they got me in here all by myself. I thought I'd have a roommate, somebody to talk to.
In season 2, Rosanna Arquette got a break from solitary.
Why'd you kill 3 people? Start off a little small talk, why don't you?
I've got a body full of high-quality parts here. 3-day liquidation sale. Everything must go.
So you really expect me to believe that you want to do this for a kid?
Eric Stoltz had a 3-episode stint as a death row serial killer.
Whatever helps you sleep at night, Dr. Gray.
In a lighter role, he played Grace's ex-boyfriend.
So, tell me, does the carpet match the drapes?
I don't know. I've got wood floors.
And Rosanna gained a fluffy co-star on Will and Grace.
It's a cat. Thanks, but I'm allergic.
Oh, well, that's okay. She's a rescue. She doesn't expect much out of life. I'll just go drown her in the tub with the others.
What? No!
Kidding. I was just trying to guilt you.
Do you know which Grey's Anatomy character wrote a book that got published in real life?
Crap, I can't see it.
Before I share the answer, let's do a quickie round. John O'Brien has been a hospital tech since season 1 of Grey's.
Well, then maybe I'll just let your supervisor know that I've been highly unsatisfied with your service today.
This isn't the mall. We don't have comment cards.
Are you looking for a juicer?
But in his New York life,
Well, this one is terrific. You know, they claim it can get juice out of...
Hume Cronin, yeah.
He's a national treasure. That's not funny.
Can I get a second pillow?
We're only supposed to give out one.
Oh.
Oh.
That couldn't have been cuter.
I would love to know the inspiration for this scene.
Can I get an extra one?
We're out. Perhaps you could fold your hair up behind your head.
He's a writer, suffering for his art.
Steven Spinella's other role was tough to swallow.
He ate his novel.
I ate my novel, okay? The whole damn thing. Every last piece of that unmitigated crap.
Wow, I never met a gay guy before.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, statistically, if you haven't met one, then you must be one.
I loved sweet storylines on Will and Grace.
Hey! Well, is everything all right here? Is this guy giving you trouble because you're gay?
This is a friend of mine.
Oh. Oh.
And Brian Howe also had a great character on Grey's.
You know, it's not my face that's injured, it's my arm. You know, when I started this, my parents, everybody said, "You think you're gonna like this in 20 years?" I thought I would. I thought I knew who I was.
Haley Hirsch played Karen's stepdaughter.
When you were a little girl, your favorite show was Step by Step. Did you know that Karen paid for that show to stay in production 2 extra seasons just so you could watch it?
She did?
Dizzies! The Code Man's back!
She was also part of Grey's prom.
I wanted to go to prom. I didn't want to be the girl with cancer again.
She's not, right?
Stephanie Pharisee was a concerned wife.
Can you, sweetie? You're the best salesman they got.
Have you heard that student nurse Jack is dropping out?
No.
They were lab partners. Derek really hitched his wagon to Jack's star. Somebody walked in and saw them.
No surprises here. Both shows appreciate hookups. Peter Mackenzie played an adventurous empty nester.
We were reading this thing in a magazine.
Here.
20 techniques to reignite your nights.
We did number 9.
Let's get you in a gown. So
No, him. He did number 9.
We did number 9.
I'm not the one with it stuck inside me.
He also loves lettuce.
I lost my job, okay? I spent so much time with my prize-winning lettuce that I lost my job. I mean, yeah, I embezzled a little bit, but it was mostly the lettuce.
Sankrish Bala worked at an East Coast nonprofit. But on the West Coast,
You work here?
Oh, what are you doing here, Steve?
he was a hookup that really stuck around.
Actually, I'm having a big problem.
What?
Steve, hi, Christina.
Ever since you and I, it won't go away.
And speaking of sticking around,
Christina! What? It's right there looking at me.
Try Some is a brand new channel, so please like and subscribe so that we can keep this up.
We always subscribe to everything.
Perfect. You might recognize my Big Fat Greek Weddings, Lainey Kazan.
I strained it during a round of passionate lovemaking with my super, Mr. Lopez.
Let's just say everything in the building is broken.
But I still call him super. You should come take a walk with me. Come on. I'll tell you some really good stories.
And in the city of Goodwill, she tried to help Richard.
And close your gown, you can see your underwear.
I'm not wearing any.
Meanwhile, in the city that never sleeps,
What's going on here? That is my outfit.
What?
stop the counter.
Sebastian fills it out so much better.
It's what, my replacement?
Oh, replacement's such an ugly word. True, but ugly.
But Hal Linden had a love story on Grey's.
She didn't speak English and I didn't speak Korean, but we communicated by dictionary. I couldn't defy orders. So I went home alone. I never forgot you, so. I'm so sorry, so young.
Helen Slater played Will's sister-in-law.
Grace, it's so nice to meet you. There's a woman where I get my hair done in Westport. She's Jewish, too.
Helen also has 2 connections to Grey's Anatomy. First, a quick life lesson.
I've had 3 bleeding ulcers in the last 5 years.
Stress can cause ulcers.
Is that what I hear?
When are you taking your
Grandpa, it's not the remote.
Boundaries may be necessary for your health and happiness. Ready to go on a tangent with me? In 1984, Helen became the first on-screen Supergirl. In 2015, she became mom to Melissa Benoist, aka the new Supergirl, and Alex, played by Kyler Lee. Yes, our beloved
Lexi Gray, I'm your sister.
For 2 seasons, Kali Roshaw shook things up as the bubbly Dr. Sidney Heron.
You guys look like a great group, which is awesome because my horoscope said it was going to be a very challenging day and I was a little worried. I'm Sydney Heron, 4th year, and my philosophy, just so you know, is heal with love.
And it got published in real life. Have you read it? I'll link it in the description. On her final episode, she went on a date with Derek. Let this be a lesson. Don't waste your time with anyone who isn't ready.
I bring a lot of things to the table, and I'm looking for a man who can do the same, a man who can meet my needs. All my needs. I just don't think you're ready.
Or isn't looking for the same thing.
Are you guys together?
Of course not, he's gay.
I can't believe you. We're on a date.
You thought this was a date?
You offered to buy me a drink, then you made me feel guilty and horrible about myself. That's a date.
Say it, Derek. Come on, say it, say it, say it, say it.
And you know Patrick Dempsey.
Okay, everybody. Beautiful day to save lives. I'm someone you need to get to know to love.
I can't turn my mind off.
But you can. Just fish.
So if I know you, I'll love you.
Oh, yes. Did Mom tell you I wanted to go see her?
No.
She said, Derek, take a good hard look at your life. If it's not working, shut up and fix it. What do we want to promise each other?
That you'll love me.
Even when we hate each other. This is forever.
Before he became Derek Shepherd, he had a 3-episode arc on Will and Grace.
Fortunately, I got out of there before she made me buy this hideous sculpture they had out front.
Japanese man with fish?
Japanese man with fish? Japanese man with fish.
I bought it.
I bought it.
You did.
I did.
Hey, can we talk about something I'm interested in?
I'm gay. Wow. Mom is gonna freak.
And even there, he had a heartfelt moment.
The only way I know how to be in a relationship with you, brother, is if we are open and honest.
I wish I could. But I can't.
Quite a few people followed Derek to Seattle.
Dr. Malley, Dr. Crawford. She's a big pain in the ass.
He says that because we worked together in New York and I was the only one who never had a crush on him.
Shohreh Aghdashloo played a completely different character on Will and Grace.
Ham. It's a nice name.
What were you expecting? Just because I'm Middle Eastern, it should be a long and unpronounceable name, like Pamadarzadeh Jafari Koustani Khalili Jairani.
I wasn't implying it was anything crazy like that.
Because that's what it is.
Speaking of opposites, Seth Green's character was so obnoxious.
What? Who's Jack? What do you want from me, you beaver? What, an autograph? A headshot? Well, unless you can trade me a clean cup of urine, you can forget it.
Nice guy.
But you were really rooting for him on Grey's.
He's kind of a nice guy disguised as a jerk.
Oh, yeah, I know that type. My girlfriend was a nice girl disguised as a vapid narcissist. But then it turned out she really was just a vapid narcissist. So you really like this guy? Even though he doesn't have a super cool exposed carotid artery?
These are just some of the performers that have been on both shows. Who was your favorite?
Meow.
And let me know in the comments who needs to be in part 2.
Even I don't know why I'm here.
Grace, I had to apply for a credit card in your name. I've got warrants.
Ready for more? Make sure you subscribe to try some and then check out our next video.